I'm new to this. Not washing dishes, but I'm new to this format. Is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, awkward silence. That was a little. It's not how I usually start a video, but whatever. I don't like when my bandana is uneven. I don't like that. So I need help. That's okay. What, Onyx? Apparently she needs help too. I gave you food and water. You just want to go outside. I don't blame you. It's a beautiful day out there. Back on topic. So I need help, and that's okay. Now, in terms of I'm okay. Like, I'm cool, but I need to help myself in that kind of way. Not in I need help. I need your help. I mean, your help is appreciated, but I never want anybody to feel obligated to help me, because I know there's a lot of people out there that won't help you. It's a very it's a cold world that we live in. But basically, I need to learn, well, not even learn, but practice that helping myself is okay. And when it comes down to, prioritizing myself and, doing small things like, I don't know, making a lunch that I really like, or catching up with my favorite show, which isn't a lot of them. I finished Kim's Convenience, which I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but if it is, check it out. I love that show. And then I'm still getting through One Piece. I'm caught up for the most part. I want to try and read the manga, but I don't know where to access it. Yeah, so I'm more of a movies person, honestly, because shows can drag on. But the shows that I watch, they're the ones that I know are gonna stick with me, because I like this plot, I like these characters, and I want to see what they do. Because some shows don't really have a point; they're just kind of there at times. But yeah. Also, I got to pick up New Girl. Yeah, New Girl. I got through season 1, and I was like, this is pretty good. I don't know if I left off on season 2 or the start of season 3. But yeah. But I say all that to say, that I have to prioritize myself, not just for the stuff that I need to do, but the stuff that I want to do. Because, the stuff that I want to do makes me feel human, in the sense of I can enjoy the experience of just living. That I don't have to always be busy. Because for a while now, I felt like me doing busy work is how I prove myself. That, one day people are going to get tired of me, and that my mistakes are going to be remembered more than my accomplishments. And I don't know, I'm guilty of not always acknowledging my accomplishments because it's like, oh, okay, I did this one thing. That's cool. Let me not dwell too much on it, or else I won't be able to see what lies ahead. But also in reverse of uh, I tend to let my mistakes uh, get me down because it's like I gotta point it out to myself before anyone else does. Because if someone else points out my mistakes, I'm gonna be upset. You know, it doesn't feel good to not only make mistakes, but to also uh, get called out on and not just like somebody noticing like, oh, you didn't do this right. Here's what you can try. More in like a way of, you made this mistake. Why couldn't you do that? Or it's like, oh, everybody else is getting it. Why aren't you? And it's frustrating having a brain that thinks that way, because it's like, I don't know why I think this way, and honestly, I don't know how to heal from that. I just it's being alive, being human is very frustrating. But what I was talking about before about the shows I watch and the movies I indulge in, and the stuff I do, my music, that can be very freeing. In those moments of where I don't feel like I have to work to the bone to have self-worth, and that what I do doesn't define who I am. Because like I think I'm a good person. I know I'm a good person. I've had people tell me, and not that it's not that I like take that for granted, because it's like I only ever want good for other people, even if I'm not able to feel good about me. And in the short term, it's like, oh, I help somebody else, and I'm still dealing with my stuff. But in the long term, it's just like it's not healthy. And I have to, when I said at the beginning that I needed help, I guess I want to rephrase that into, I need to be healthy in terms of my brain. Because I don't know how. I don't really have all the phrases in the world to say it, but like, is I don't know. Being human and having to accept that I can't do everything right all the time, and that's okay. I don't always know how to accept that, because it's like, I learned it, I got it, I studied it. I think I have good study habits, because it's like, anything that I want to learn, I will learn. You can check it. I'm on Duolingo. Maybe I'll put it in the link. If you have Duolingo and you want to add me as a friend quest thingy, do that, because I'm 400 days into Portuguese, and I'm still learning. There's still moments where I'm like, why does this verb not go with that? Like, that's stupid. And it'll be those moments where I start to question why I'm even doing it. It's like, this is stupid. Like, I got it wrong. Am I stupid? And and it's a very misleading question, because it's like, no, I'm not stupid. I know I'm not. I'm very smart. Not only am I smart, but I'm dedicated. I, I'm on a 400-day streak. That's like a year and some change. And I'm not saying I'll try to get all of it right, but as much as I can get right is progress. And the frustrating, so just in general, that's just an example. I'm not lying about the Duolingo thing. Like, I'm on Duolingo. This is not sponsored by Duolingo, but if you want to learn a new language there, you can. That's how I learn it. I don't know if Rosetta Stone still sends out those little care packages thingy. But yeah, so I say all that to say that whenever I do make mistakes, the frustrating part is not knowing how to fix it. And if I don't know how to fix something, I feel helpless. And I feel like if I'm unable to fix something, then I'm a bad person, which I'm not. I know I'm not. I do everything in my power to do good. That makes sense, right? Where where you know that at the core of what you're doing is good. You may not have it all figured out, but you want to learn, and the pace that you learn at isn't in tune with what you're trying to do, or you gotta wait a little bit for the solution / answer. That's the frustrating part of being human, at least my human experience. It's just like, God, why does the world not see it like me? And that's fine, not everybody's the same, but it's just like, why can't my problem solving improve? Or how come I'm not making progress in this position? Those are the questions I ask myself, because it's like, I don't care that, well, I do care that, I was unable to do something. But the thing that's tripping me up is wondering why. Why? Why did I fail in this aspect? What happened? Because I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't make sense to me that I take something in and I learn it and I study it and I'm dedicated to it, and then in the moment, when the moment comes, I fall short. It's frustrating, because it's like, I should know better. Because like, there are people out there that are gonna expect me to know better. I know better for myself. I know it. I just didn't know it in the moment. And it sucks. One thing I have heard over the last few years from people that I've talked with this to, and now the entire internet, is that forgiveness for self is huge. And I've gotten better at that. To where it's like, I don't have the answers. I don't got the answers, Sway. I don't got the education. Probably the last time I'm ever going to quote Kanye. But I don't have the answers, and that's okay, because it's like, I'm not an encyclopedia. I'm not Wikipedia. I'm not Britannica.com. I'm not a thesaurus. You know, I got I got human hands. I don't have saurus hands. That's a bad joke. But that's cool, because that's staying in. Most of this is staying in the video, so so basically, giving myself grace is it's not just something that I can wave my wand at and bam, I'm better. It's a practice, you know. It's like learning a language, you know. I didn't know how to say I speak Portuguese in Portuguese, but now I do. Eu falo português. That's the little sound effects. For people that are on Duolingo, know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like, you know, it's a practice of saying I'm okay at not being 100% or not being perfect or making small mistakes. That's okay, because I'm only me. You know, I want to say I'm only human, but I'm only me. You know, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. That's another bad joke, and that's staying in the video as well. Yeah, so basically, you know, I'm different, and that's okay. I'm gonna keep practicing, not because I want to, but because, like, I have to. Because, like, I want to improve my livelihood, and I want to improve. You know, I mean, improving for me is cool, but also an account to there are people that care about me and, you know, talk about me even when I don't talk well about myself. And I have to be better at accepting that. Like, whenever I get praised for something or somebody says, "Hey, Mace, you did that real well," or, you know, you're in the right direction. I don't always know how to take it, because I'm not used to that, or I'm not used to being celebrated for being me, and I have to practice doing that in increments. Like, today, I fed my cat. You can't hear because I got a little mic on me, but she's drinking her water right now. I'm just like, hey, I took care of her, and I'm gonna take care of myself too. I just figured, like, hey, let me clean up a little bit so I can enjoy eating. And you know, it's small things that you don't, like, think about, kind of like breathing, like taking a deep breath, or, you know, going out and taking a walk on this beautiful day. Seriously, if you are in the city, go outside. Please go outside. It's so nice out. Well, at least where I'm at, on March something. March one of the teens, or am I not? I don't know. I forget. Sometimes I be forgetting the date, but I know it's March. I know for sure it's March. Because, you know, weather's back out. Giving myself grace, it's a practice, and sometimes that practice can be tedious, because, you know, it's something new, where it's like, oh, I'm not used to putting myself first, you know, or just taking care of myself in general. Because it's like, you know, I'm a human being, and this is my first time being here. So I always have to remind myself, you know, give yourself a little slack. You know, you don't gotta work all the time. Where it's like, hey, it's okay. Like I tell myself, it is okay. I look at myself in the mirror. I'm looking at myself in this video, and I'm like, it is okay. Whatever it is okay. Because it's like I'm still here. One of my favorite quotes is from this film Antwone Fisher, and it's about this. It's based on a true story of Antwone Fisher, where he goes into the Navy, and he's been struggling with his childhood and his identity and finding his family. And then at the end, when he confronts his foster mother, he tells her that no matter what they did, he said, no matter what you tried to do, you couldn't destroy me. I'm still standing. I'm still strong. And I always will be. Like, that's real, dude. Shout out Derek Luke. He's a great actor. I mean Denzel too, but you know, he wasn't in that scene. He may have directed it, but that wasn't his scene. But basically, I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know because I've been yapping for the past 20 some minutes. It's okay. I need help. I need to help myself, and that's okay. And if you want to reach out, that's cool too, because that makes me feel even better. I like being around people. I like going to shows. Frog Legs, Wasted Space, and Heading North. Ton of other bands that I'd be shouting out. I'd be going to their shows. Please go support local music. Please. Technically, I am local music, but you know, I'm not as coordinated as, you know, other acts, and that's okay too. My time will come. Your time will come. In whatever you're doing, all you gotta do is trust in it and put in the work. If One Piece has taught me anything, it's that, you know, you can have dreams, but it also comes with putting the work in. And you don't gotta work all the time. You can take a nap like Zoro. I'd be taking naps. Naps are fun. Where it's like, you know, for the next 2-3 hours, you can just kind of say, yeah, nobody's hitting me up. I'm taking a quick sleep, and nobody can say anything about it. You know, you can make your favorite foods. You can enjoy the little things. You know, you can have your trinkets, read your books, invent, tinker, if that's what you do. Whatever you like to do that isn't necessarily working and, you know, busy work, do that. Indulge in it. Stay there for as long as you need to, because I forget who said this quote. It is hard to harbor your spirit in a world that's trying to kill it. And that's so real, because it's like, it is hard to be a human being. And it's hard to see other human beings because we're all so unique. But I always I'm in the practice of telling myself, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different, and that's okay. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Shout out 2 Chainz, because it's just like he was different, and he literally he said it. He said, "I'm different. Yeah, I'm different," and that's cool because people like different. If we were all the same or too similar, the world would be so boring. Like, the world would be boring. Like, and I like going into different things and being like, let me see if this is for me. Like, I'm watching hockey. Hockey is fun. Hockey is fun. If you ever want to go to a hockey game, or if you ever thinking about going to a hockey game, it is a great experience. Please go. Please go. Because even though the Penguins are doing whatever they're doing, tank for top pick. I mean, not last night because Erik Karlsson hit the game winner because he's the GOAT. Just the experience, like like the things that I like them because of the experience that it gives me, and not in terms of like working experience. It's more in like it makes me feel joy, and joy isn't easy to obtain in in the society we live in. Like I said earlier, it's hard to harbor your spirit when the world is trying to kill it. There are going to be things and people out there that are going to try to kill your spirit. Do not let them, because there's only one you. There's only one me. If we're being for real, like, there's only one me with my middle initial. It's only one me, and that's okay. That's dope, actually. There's only one me. And I like that. I just gotta get in the practice of accepting myself, every side. A side that likes football, likes hockey, likes going out to shows, and also doesn't know how to accept compliments and is kind of a perfectionist. But to be fair, I wouldn't call myself a perfectionist. I just know how I like things. I'll work on that too. But I bring that to my point because this video is like 25 plus minutes long. That's a hefty time. But I bring that up to say that it is okay to want to help yourself. Because I've been so centered on helping others that I haven't given myself the time to say, what do I need? What do I want? I can be a little selfish sometimes. That's cool. I gotta do it for me a little bit. So yeah, whatever you're doing, if it's not directly helping someone else, if it's something you're working on, if it's, a hobby you enjoy, learn more about it, practice it. Because practice makes progress. Thanks for listening.